Alvarez, he's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. He'll be taking on Hector Macho Camacho. He's 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nobody home with that hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how... There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good counter punch. Camacho in serious trouble right now. Talk about Alvarez. On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Nice counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to... Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Throwing Alvarez in that last round. And around that... Here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Giving us a high-tempo show. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Camacho goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's not there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Insane action. That counter punch got him clean. Counter punch. Nice counter shot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
On to the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
His stamina is off the charts. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill. Tap.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Camacho is buzzed. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Camacho in serious trouble right now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last. And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Camacho is in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that lap. And there's the bell for round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. He's going to get knocked out. Camacho is buzzed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that,
whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Good defense to block the hook. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Alvarez in that lap. And we enter the ninth. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power. Hold that! Down goes Hector Camacho. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the rounds, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Camacho is buzzed. Down goes Hector Camacho. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector. And here comes the 10th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! Lincoln, you missed a good thing we can watch that all over again.
Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win.